Hey folks, lack of response here. Doing things a little differently today, starting out with the camera facing me. I want to talk about what's in my pants. But it's not the knife. Words are hard. PNP Alpha Smilodon. As you'll notice, you don't see a clip. You don't see a big obvious knife bulge. That's because I use pocket slips. The clip snagged on it there, but you get the idea. I've heard some people say they don't like pocket slips because it is hard to get the knife out of your pocket without taking out the hole. But what I'd heard was their assumption was you got to take out the pocket slip, then take out the knife, and as I'm demonstrating here, pocket slips in there, the knife comes out. Yeah, there's no way to middle finger like that. That design, there is an extra step when you're putting it back in your pocket because you gotta open the pocket slip to get the knife in there. Kind of hold the little opening with your fingers. I'll demonstrate outside the pocket so you can see. Pull out knife, use your knife. This is sitting loose in the bottom of your pocket, so you kind of got to get in there with like a fingertip first to guide the knife in. It's not that difficult. That's half of what I want to talk about today. The other half, just to kind of save myself some hassle. Hi, face reveal. We're going to actually zoom in the old-fashioned way by moving the whole camera. And now that I've shown you what's in my pants, I got to show you my pouch. This pouch. Now it's got some patches on it. This one's from Gondak EDC. I like their pouches. I've got a smaller pouch size thing. This is their the wallet made by Gondak EDC. It's just a zipper pouch sized for cards. This big one I like using for fidgets. Can you see in there? I have big redonk chunky fidget, little clicky haptic coin. Redonka chunk is the spinner. That's a Vosshoffen VKS, and this is an around square knuckle bone. So you kind of twiddle it. There we go. Those are nice. Or if I'm going to the movie theater, I like to use one of these for my fidget. I bring fidgets to the movie theater, so instead of busying myself with popcorn and Twizzlers while I'm watching the movie, I can eat less junk food and just kind of spin. I try to spin quietly. I like this one. This one came from Cavill Knives. Got their logo on it because I can open and close it without making noise and disturbing other people in the movie theater. But yeah, that's what I wanted to talk about today, were pouches and pocket slips. I've got a few other pocket slips and pouches out here. We saw this one from Cranky Hanky that had the Big Alpha Smilodon in it. This one also works well for stuff like the Demco AD20. That's not the 20.5, that's the full size 20. Here's a fun size comparison. Those two. This is about as big as I will comfortably carry. Here's a fun one. Big knives. I like big knives. So let's put these down. My favorite pocket slip for the Buster FG here is this one from Cranky Hanky. Same general construction as the wider one, but it doesn't have that separate little side pocket, pen pocket. This one, it leaves a little, well, you can see the one issue. The pocket clip can snag, which is why you want to, maybe cover that with a finger and slide it in. But gosh, this is going to sound so dirty. But yeah, they are not as difficult to use as some might think. My guess is that some people are probably thinking of like a leather pocket slip. I guess they make ones for the old-fashioned slip joints. I don't like knives that I have to fight open, so I don't bother with those. This is a BRS Replicant leather pocket slip. Slides in, slides out. This rides around in my pocket plenty of times. The knife doesn't come out. I will even demonstrate. Here we go. Back to the pants. Knife's in my pocket. I need to cut something. I need to peel a kiwi or cut up my little seaweed chips to stir in my ramen at lunch. I'm good to go. I want to put away my knife. You know, you can, if you're standing, I don't eat my lunch standing. I'm sitting when I eat my lunch. So I will sit down, but you know, you use a finger to find the hole and slide your knife in. It's not rocket surgery. It's just a matter of buying the right pocket slip for the knife that you want to carry. So, Gondak EDC. I don't think they've made pocket slips. I wish they would, because they could probably do some nice ones. Cranky Hanky. This one has a pen pouch. That one does not. But these are a little stiffer, which does make life a bit easier. And this is the Hanks by Hank, which is a little floppier, which can make things trickier. And this is a Cranky Hanky Velcro pouch. It's loud, which I guess if you want to make sure nobody else is opening your little pouch, that can help. That is, I forget who makes this. It's a big tungsten fidget spinner. But yeah, pouches and pocket slips. They are not the star of any EDC gear loadout, but they are the important supporting cast that makes your knife easy and comfortable to carry. I actually don't like pocket clips at all. Like that kind. Oh look, this kind is particularly egregious. I don't like screws sticking up like that. Not that bad in the hand though, because this knife is so big, I don't even, those screws never touch my hand. My thumb's on the thumb rail, my index finger's behind the flipper. If I want to, I can choke up. Yes, there's crud on my blade because I use my shit. What did I last cut up with this? Fruit, most likely. Okay. I'm rambling. But I feel like I've successfully communicated what I wanted to communicate. And now I need to clear off my bed that I sleep on, because I want to take a nap. Thanks for tuning in. Have a good night.